10 shaming tactics women use to play with a man's head. 10. And this is just part one. There's part two with 10 more. Shaming tactics are a means of manipulation that anybody can use, really, men or women. But in this case, we are talking about women using them, right? They are manipulative tactics used on men, in this case, to play on their pride, to play on their self worth, and make them do things, right, that are not beneficial to them, but beneficial to the woman. That's basically what it is. And I'm sure when I start explaining it, all of them will sound really familiar to you. So make sure you watch till the end. Shaming tactic number one. A real man would, see where I'm going, right? A real man would ask for my account number after a date. A real man. Number two, a real man will call me back even though I insulted him. Are you seeing the trend? It is basically you, like it's basically the woman, right? Asking for something that on a very normal day is not, makes sense. May ask for that kind of thing. But when you slap a real man in front of it, it kind of gives it validity. It puts pressure on a very inexperienced man to ask himself, if I do XYZ, I guess I'm going to prove to her that I am a real man. So why not do it? That's the whole thing. That's the whole game plan. Because there's no reason for you to consistently insult somebody, right? And if he gives you space, you say, well, if he was a real man, he would call me back. No. Now, are you not a real woman? Why not own up to your shit? Why not own up to your own shortcomings? The third shaming tactic, a real man will never hit a woman, even though she hits him first. Now, obviously, you guys know on this channel, I don't endorse such stupidity. Like, don't hit anybody. Don't hit a woman and everything because we are physically stronger than them. Like, it just doesn't make sense. It's unfair. But saying this, right, and having it at the back of your mind that you can go out there and hit a man is hypocrisy. It's absolute madness. The next one is who hurt you or who broke your heart. You generally hear women use this one when you're saying very unflattering truths about dating, unflattering truths about women, right? So they want to paint you as this bitter, heartbroken man. What you're saying might be factually true, but since it doesn't sound pleasing, it doesn't sound beautiful, you must be a bad person. You must be a misogynist. It's easier to shame the man rather than listen to what he's saying. The next one, you must be insecure if you care about a woman's past. Generally coming from women who have awful pasts, right? Who have sketchy pasts. Or from women who know that they will engage in whorish activities in the future. The next one, you must be insecure if you cannot date women who are your own age. You'll probably never hear this from a woman who is 24 or 23 or 22. No. You generally hear it from women who are 35, 37, 38. Women who, in their 20s, did not want their age mates. They suddenly want them now that they're older. The next one is you're not secure in your own masculinity. This one is always targeted at men, right? Whenever the woman, right, feels like the man is exerting himself as a man, in the sense that he's saying, you know what, I'm a man, I'm going to lead. I'm a man, I'm going to be in control, right? The next thing you hear is you're not secure in your own masculinity. Must you lead? Must you seem like you're mad? They shame you when you're trying to be a man in aspects that might not 100% flatter them, but in aspects that will 100% favor her, like maybe when you guys go out on a date and you pay like for the entire bills. In aspects like that, when you exert your masculinity, most likely she's fine with it. But in any other aspect, she asks you if you're secure in your own masculinity. Another one is you must be very insecure if you cannot settle down with a career woman. First things first, like a career woman is not a woman that has a job. That's not the same thing. A woman having a job doesn't make her a career woman. A career woman is a woman who puts her job above her family. She gets so like nobody should get it twisted. Nobody's saying if you're a woman you must stay at home and you Jesus Christ, if you want to work, like of course you should. Like run it. But a career woman is a woman who thinks her career, right, is above her husband and her children. So you hear a lot of women say this, right? Wow, you cannot get married to a woman because she's richer than you or because she's a career woman. No, most men just don't want disagreeable women. That's it. Like that's it. They fail to understand that the things that a woman finds attractive in a man, like his success, his status, and everything, men no really, they're not looking for that exact same thing. Another one is, must everything be about sex? This line generally comes from a woman who has zero sexual attraction for you, right? But she just settled with you, settled down with you, right? Or a woman who wants you, right, to perform all your masculine duties, take care of her and everything, right? But she doesn't want to grant you any type of intimacy. The next one is you don't love me for me. You generally hear this one when a man requests that a woman improves in some physical, right, or behavioral aspects, in the sense that he says, I don't like the way you're behaving right now. Or he complains about the amount of weight she's gaining. He asks her to maybe hit the gym, for example. What you hear is, wow, you don't love me for me. And it's very ironic. It makes me laugh because how can the gender with the most criteria, like with the longest list of things, right, they request before they can settle down or love a man, how can you then come out and say something like, you don't love me for me? Come on now. And the last one is, how is your relationship with your mother? This one is, it's kind of the same thing with the other one where I said, when they feel like you're saying unflattering truths about dating, they want to attack your childhood and be like, if only you had a good relationship with your mother, you wouldn't be saying all these things. So because I said I don't want to get married to a woman who has slept with 70 dudes, I don't have a good relationship with my mom. Don't you think my mom would tell me the exact same thing? Because I know she would. And you would to your kids too. So come on. If you like the video, hit the like button. I think the next video you should watch is my video called 9 unknown reasons why your girlfriend is going to leave you. So click on the box on the screen or the second link in the description. Watch it, and I'll see you guys in the next one. It go be.